and problem-based learning into their teaching methods. has introduced a variety of alternative assessment methods, including work portfolios, virtual fieldwork experiences, and multiple choice questions through the Spectrum platform. Our digital examinations and open book assessment are intentionally designed to nurture strong critical and higher order thinking skills. Open book assessments in particular encourage you to analyze information, tackle complex issues, and propose creative problem-solving methods. These changes have been in effect since 2022-2023 academic session, and you can find comprehensive guidelines for open book examinations on edX website. Fourth, the technology integration for teaching and learning and student services. is at the forefront of technological integration into teaching and learning, making education accessible anytime and anywhere. Our platform, Spectrum, which we call Student-Powered E-Collaboration Transforming is our official learning management system. Spectrum is a versatile tool that provides students with access to course materials and online learning resources. It's not confined to desktop computers. It's available as a mobile version, ensuring compatibility with any mobile devices. This flexibility empowers you to engage with your studies seamlessly, regardless of your location. For more details on academic matters, you can explore the Maya portal, which provides comprehensive services such as handling registration, enrollment, credit transfer, and progress report submission. For financial aid, guidelines, and other online services, please visit the Seats Guide and the student portal MyUM. Last but not least, the holistic and experiential learning. Your academic journey is not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about developing essential life skills. The Student Holistic Empowerment courses is at the heart of our commitment to holistic education. It transcends traditional academic content, offering you the opportunity to develop crucial skills for the 21st century. This course covers a broad spectrum, including humanistic values that enrich your character, soft skills, and enhance your interpersonal abilities, critical thinking skills, digital literacy, and knowledge of global issues. These attributes collectively prepare you not just on academic success and career advancement, but also for a fulfilling life. The course is structured around 4 subject clusters, which are Thinking Matters, Mind and Intellect, Emotional and Spiritual Intelligence, Heart, Body and Soul, and Technology, Artificial Intelligence, and Data Analytics. We call it ITechE. And finally, Global Issues and Community Sustainability, that making the world a better place. also has the Elite at program to offer you real-world knowledge and experiences in the classroom. This program serves 2 primary goals: to provide opportunities for industry experts and practitioners and stakeholders to share their wisdom and expertise with students. Secondly, it creates a platform for successful alumni to give back and sharing their personal success stories. This interaction bridges the gap between theory and practice, ensuring that your education is theoretical and grounded in a real-world application. In conclusion, your journey at University Malaya is not just about obtaining a degree. It's a transformative experience that equips you with knowledge, skills, and a global perspective. As you embrace these opportunities and navigate this exciting adventure, remember these key takeaways. Embrace the journey, relish every moment. It's a journey of personal growth and discovery. Strive for excellence, set high goals and pursue excellence in all that you do. You are part of a community. Connect with your peers and professors. Together we are stronger. Be a trailblazer. Your unique ideas and passion can change the world. Stay curious, keep asking questions, and continue to learn and grow. Thank you for choosing University Malaya. We are genuinely excited to be part of your journey and look forward to witnessing the positive impact you will make the world. Welcome again, and let's start this exciting adventure together. Thank you.
Such was the video speech delivered by Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Yatima Alias, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic and International for the new students of University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, this ceremony welcomes Yang Berusaha Professor Insigne Dr. Rosita Yusof, Director of Academic Strategic Planning Center SPC University Malaya, to conduct this session. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everybody. How is everybody today? Still okay? Maybe you can stand up and do one clapping, just like that, just to stay awake. I know now it's actually around almost 3 o'clock. Just want to keep awake, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you all, okay? Assalamualaikum and good afternoon again, and salam Malaysia Madani to all. And on behalf of Deputy Vice Chancellor, which is Vice Chancellor Academy and International, in Bahasa Malaysia short form we say TNCA. Because when you want to say Deputy Vice Chancellor of Academy and International, it's very mouthful. So when I say TNCA, you understand it's actually Deputy Vice Chancellor of Academy and International. Okay? So that's what I'm going to pronounce as TNCA. Okay? So on behalf of TNCA, I would like, and also all the division under TNCA portfolio, we have few division, which is actually looking after academic matters from when you started to be admitted to UM until your graduations. So all academic matter is actually under the management of TNCA portfolio. Okay? So under this TNCA portfolio, we have few center or department. Okay? The first department, which is actually, I would like each of them is here. We have a few representatives for you to explain to you what is the function of every department or division. Okay? And the first one, I would like to introduce you, Puan Raji. She is the Executive Director of Academic Administration and Services Department. And short form, we call it AASD. So when we say AASD, and you will deal with them a lot. From registration, if you want to drop the course, you have issue with the registration, with the examination, with your result, you cannot graduate and so on, you deal with their department. Okay? That's actually AASD. Okay, the short form. And another one is ASPC, which is Academic Strategic Planning Center, which I'm actually leading, Rosita. And then I have a few representatives here also to explain to you what is the function of the ASPC, which is looking after the policy and procedure, what you should or should do throughout your UM study here. Okay? And then we have also EDEC, which is Did I introduce? Okay. First, actually, okay, ADEC. Puan Raji, I already introduced. And we also have ADEC, which is actually Academic Development Enhancement Center. Okay, this is actually to train the lecturer to give good teaching experience to the student. Flipped class, like what been explained by the TNCA just now, all different type of modes of delivery of teaching, 21st century education and so on. So they are the one that provided the training to all the lecturers. Okay? Whereas, okay, another one, we have Chitra. Chitra is a big mouthful, which is actually Center for Internship Teaching and Academic Enrichment Center. So the short form is Chitra. This center handle all the university courses and the courses that have been explained by the NCA just now, which is Student Holistic Empowerment. Okay, they also handle that. They also handle the core curriculum courses. They also handle all the internship, the industrial training. You know that all of you at one point, maybe towards the end or you need to the industrial training to do some internship. So Chitra is the one that you should go to. They will the one that run the courses to prepare you to go for the internship. Okay, did I miss anybody else? Okay, we have another one, which is JEM. J-E-M. You will like this one. This division, I think. JEM is division, kan? This division is actually for you if you want to go to mobility. Okay? You want to exchange, you want to have a gap year for 1 semester, go to Korea, and then you can transfer your credit here. So you can do that. You can have a maximum of 1 year gap year to do whatever you like. To go to other university and then manage to transfer your credit here and so on. So actually, that's actually the function of the GEM Center. Okay. So I think I forgot to introduce everybody. Okay. Only Puan Raji. Okay. We have Prof. Dr. Nur Intan from Chitra. Okay. And we have a few from Chitra also. We have Puan Tini. Puan Tini also from Chitra. Okay. Okay. And then Puan Liza. Okay. Also from Chitra. Okay, and we have Dr. Zahir, again, from EDEC. He's actually head of training of EDEC. We have Dr. Hadi, also from EDEC. He is actually e-learning. Anything about e-learning is actually, he's the expert. Okay, we have Pram Raji, I already introduced you as Executive Director. They have a lot of staff in EASD because they manage your examination, your graduation, your admission, and so on. We have Puan Salwati, manage the admission. Okay, we have Puan Azwa, manage the visa, all the international student visa. She's the one of the representative of the visa. We have Puan Yana, also the international on the PG, postgraduate students. Fatiha, we have Fatiha. And the IMIS, okay, from JEM, we have Puan Farah. We have Puan Judy, and I'm not sure about the three guys. Maybe you can stand up and then wave. Okay. They all actually in charge of your GEM division. Okay. I think then now is actually the exciting part. Each of them will actually come and actually explain what are their function briefly. Not in details. I know that gone here, coming out there. Okay. So very briefly, so you actually understand what is our function. At least if you have any problem, something may actually attach to your mind. Sampai and then you know where to find us. Okay? So I'll start with Puan Raji. Okay? To explain a bit on the function of AASD. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Puan Professor. Salam sejahtera and a very good afternoon. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Rajasoti. I'm the Executive Director of AASD. From my team, a very big congratulations and a warm welcome to the university. And we will be playing a very important part in your journey here as a student because we will be facilitating your journey as a student, particularly from the beginning and right up to the end, as a graduate, when you come out as a graduate from the university. Okay, a little bit on our structure. AASD is one of the centers, departments under the TNCA, and as an executive director, I have 4 divisions under me. I have the admission and registration division. Please take note of the email addresses under each of the divisions. This is the email address that you will need to use when you have problems, or if you want to suggest something or want to give feedback to us, okay? So we have admission and registration division. The email is bkp_aasd@umedu.my. We have examination and graduation division, bpp_aasd@um.edu.my. We have administration and student academic data division, bpd_aasd. And we have student services division, which is actually broken up into 2. One is covering scholarship and the other one is covering visa, all right? Okay, now already TNCA has already talked about the academic program. What I would like to emphasize here is that all the academic program offered by Universiti Malaya are MQF compliant. And some of the programs are also accredited by the professional bodies, not only at the local level or national level, they are also accredited by the professional bodies at the international level. Now, I'm going on to academic administration services. Now, why are we important to you? Why is AASD important to you? Because we are the central agency that handles all processes related to academic matters. We handle application processes, we handle admission, we handle course registration, examination, course evaluation, graduation and convocation, as well as academic verification process. And how do we do this? We do this through the Maya system. Now, what is Maya? Maya is a one-stop portal that allows you to, Maya is the academic portal that serves as a platform for the students to do your enrollment, your registration, checking of your timetable, your exam results, your financial status. It's a one-stop center for you to do everything and anything related to academic matters. Okay? Now, how do you get access to Maya? This is our address, maya.um.edu.my. Now, sources of information. As students, you will need to know where to go for sources of information. And at we have multiple sources of information. You have the Instagram, we have the Facebook, we have Telegrams, we have Spectrum, we have the Help Desk, we have the AASD website, and you have the SITS guide. All these are different sources of information. You are encouraged to go and to read and to refer to them. Now, next I'm going to go on the registration schedule. Now, as new students, you will need to do your registration and enrollment process. The registration will open tomorrow on the 4th of October. You will be doing this process at the faculty. So as a first-time student, the staff at the faculty will help you all enroll in the courses that you are required to do for your program. Now, the last date for registration will be on the 13th of October. You must take note of the dates that we have set, because if you don't complete your process within the duration that is set, there will be a penalty. There will be a penalty, and the penalty is in the form of a financial penalty. All right? So make sure you adhere to all the durations that we set. Okay? Now, the other thing that I would like to highlight here is that as new students, you must know what is your academic calendar. Your academic calendar is available at the address given there. You must know when the semester is going to start. You must know when is your mid-semester break. You should know when is your exam timetable. You should know when is your semester 2 that's going to start, so that you can plan your studies well. Especially if you want to, for the international students who want to go back, you need to know when are the important dates so that you can make your travel arrangements accordingly. Okay? Now, before you're allowed to do the registration, there are some prerequisite processes that you must do. One of it is the My Career Personality Profile, in short known as MyCPP. Now, you cannot do your registration process if you have not completed this. Now, to register for this, you need to go to MyUM. You have to register at MyUM, click on the application and complete the questions that are given there. Now, why do you need to do this? For your academic journey, your progress is calculated based on your cumulative grade average point, CGPA. Now, for your soft skills, we will use MyCPP. So your soft skills will be something that you will do every semester, at the beginning of the semester, before the registration process. All right? Okay. Next is, once you have completed MyCPP, you will go on to register for your courses. Now, when you go into Maya, one of the first things that you should do will be to look up your student profile. Now, your student profile will have your biodata. You must check and verify that all the information there is accurate. If there are any errors, then you must get in touch with Admission and Registrations Division. Okay? So far good? All right, I'm going to go on next to Kad Prihatin Siswa, which is the student card. Now, this student card is compulsory for all local and international students. Every student must open a Simpanan iPro account with RHB. If you are a recipient of the PTPTN loan, this RHB account is important because payment will be made to this account only. If you don't have an RHB account, you will not be able to receive your PTPTN loan. All right, so this is very, very important. Now, the RHB card also functions as a debit card, so you're allowed to go cashless. And there will be promotions and discounts, but we don't know about that. That is decided by RHB. Okay. Now, this card is printed by the Securities Office, but distributed by AASD to faculties. So the distribution will be in stages. So some of you will get it earlier, some of you will get it later. But everybody needs a card to use the library facilities, and you need a card to access your bus services and all. So in order to help the students, what we have done is we have come up with a student virtual card. Now, if you have completed your registration and your status has been activated as active, you will be able to see the student virtual card on UM Touch, and you can use this to access the library facilities. Okay? Okay. Next, I'm going to talk a bit on examination. Now, I will only pick a few of the topics. Now, I will start with final exam. The exams are done physically. It is done for 2 weeks. The method of assessment, what we would like to highlight here is that we have alternative assessments and we have open book exams. Now, alternative assessments are done throughout the 14 weeks of teaching and learning, and there are multiple methods that the lecturer can use, like, for example, case study and online quiz and learning reflections and all that. So that will be determined by the lecturer for the particular course. Now, online exams, as stated earlier, will be done through Spectrum, and we will be the one, AASD will be the one to release the exam results, and appeal process also is handled at AASD. Now, this is the exam timetable for semester 1. So take note that your study week will start on the 22nd. You have 1 week study week, you have 2 weeks of exam, and examinations will be done full throughout the 2 weeks except for public holidays. There will be no exams held on public holidays. Mondays to Sundays, we have 4 slots except for Friday. Friday, there will only be 3 slots. Exam results will be announced on the 23rd of February. You have 1 week to do appeal. 1 week only. And then the semester break will start. Right? Now, exam section is also responsible for graduation and academic verification. Now, with regards to fulfillment of graduation requirements, I will not speak about that because tomorrow at the faculty, your program coordinators will talk more elaborately on that, right? Now, what is important is once you have fulfilled the graduation requirements, your name will be brought to Senate for approval. Once Senate has approved, AASD can then release the Senate letter to state that you are a graduate. You have completed the program. Then we will go on to the convocation ceremony. This year, the convocation will be on November 25th all the way to the 2nd of December. After the convocation, you will be given the academic transcript and scroll. We also do academic verification. This is important, particularly for potential employers to double check whether your certificates are original. And also, we handle correspondence for overseas universities that require information on the program and background check on you. Okay, the next is on C-test. Now, C-test is something like MyCPP. It is something that you must do every semester, and it is done for each and every course. Generally, it is an evaluation process on the teaching and learning that you have gone through for the course. It is compulsory, and if you do not complete this, you will be barred from getting access to your exam results. Okay? Now, student services, generally we handle scholarship. We handle scholarship generally for the local students and some for the international students. Now, international students, we don't have a variety, but we do have some. For example, the AUN network and Korean scholarship, that is open to both local and international. We also have Sasakawa Ryochi scholarship, that is also open to local and international, but that is more towards the postgraduate. We also have, but generally we handle PTPTN, we handle scholarships that are given by the Ministry of Education, and we also handle scholarships that are given by the local industry player like Petronas, MARA, state governments, YTL, Maybank Foundation, all that is handled at AASD. Zakat funds are handled by HEP. GRA, Graduate Project Assistant, that is handled by IPPP, the research arm of the university. Okay? Now, for the international students, all student application will go through AASD, through the visa unit. Now, approval for student pass can take anything between 4 to 6 weeks, and so for this purpose, renewal must be done 3 months ahead. And all international students must carry with them their I-card. This is a requirement by the government. All right, so where are we? We are housed at the Bangunan Peperiksaan, the examination hall. So if you walk across the lake, if you pass First College and you turn to the left, you will come up to AASD. All right, with that, I thank you for listening. Okay, I will now invite Dr. Zahir from EDEC to give his presentation. We will continue with ASPC. Puan Julie will give her presentation.
Okay, Hello all. Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Julie Majda binti Muhammad Hatta. I'm attached to the Academic Policy Division under the Office of ASP Center, where Professor IR Dr. Ruzda just now has already described. So my session today will basically explain to you about the UM Rules and Regulation Bachelor's Degree 2019. So it will be presented in two forms. There's a video and also additional slides which contain information that is not in the video. So before I start, allow me to again congratulate all of you for becoming the Universiti Malaya students, and welcome. Congratulations to the new students who are offered to continue their tertiary studies at the Universiti Malaya, and a very warm welcome to the existing students of UM. Let us take you through to certain provisions from the Universiti Malaya Rules and Regulation Bachelor's Degree 2019, taking into account the Senate decisions in the year 2020 and 2021. Of course, understanding the different categories of leaves and avenue for appeal to extend duration of study. To register for a course, there are 3 different stages of study. The beginning, students need to register 35 credits and below. The middle is between 26 to 75 credits. Final, 76 credits and above. Students, however, must register before the semester starts. No add and drop course after verification of registration of a course is made. For prerequisite course, students can register after obtaining at least grade C. Students must check and ensure the course code is correct. Courses that are registered is final. A student who does not register within the prescribed period will be labeled as not registered. Students who do not register continuously for 2 normal semesters and fails to complete the registration in the following normal semester will cease to become a student. Registration is not allowed if it is backdated after the examination week has commenced and prerequisite courses simultaneously. The maximum number of credits for full-time study is not more than 22 credits for normal semester and not more than 11 credits for special semester. But students under academic probationary period, not more than 15 credits for normal semester and not more than 9 credits for special semester. Students for part-time study, the maximum number of credits to be registered is not more than 14 credits for normal semester and not more than 9 credits for special semester. Under academic probationary period, students are allowed to register not more than 12 credits for normal semester and not more than 9 credits for special semester. Notwithstanding anything stated previously, the maximum number of credits that the students can be registered for full-time study is 50 credits. These do not include industrial training, and 52 credits, which includes industrial training. The maximum number of credits to be registered by a student for part-time study is 28 credits, do not include industrial training, and 30 credits, which includes industrial training. But in certain circumstances, the Deputy Vice Chancellor concerned may decide otherwise. Now, to withdraw from a semester, you need to understand different categories of leaves. For personal reason, this may include emergency reasons and can be applied after attending at least 1 semester of studies. Duration is 2 normal semesters throughout his studies, either taken continuously or otherwise, and should be approved by the Dean of the Faculty. For mobility program reason, it can be applied after attending at least 1 semester of study and be made to the Deputy Vice Chancellor through Dean of the Faculty. For medical reason, it should be supported by medical report issued by registered medical practitioner of the University Student Health Clinic, Government Hospital, Teaching Hospital, University of Malaya Medical Center, Private Medical Center, and should be approved by the Dean of the Faculty. For gap year reasons, it should be made after attending at least 1 session of study and not be counted as part of the minimum duration of study, and should be applied to the Deputy Vice Chancellor through Dean of the Faculty. There are 3 types of gap year program offered, which is the National Service Volunteerism Gap Year, Volunteerism Gap Year, and General Gap Year. The table shown is to explain the categories of leaves, the duration in which students are allowed to withdraw, fees imposed, and whether the duration of study is included. Application to withdraw must not be later than the second lecture week of a semester. No fees will be imposed, and the registration record for the course will be expunged. Application to withdraw for personal reason between 3rd to 7th lecture week of a normal semester will be subjected to fees, and the course concerned will be recorded as grade W1. Withdrawal of candidate will be taken into account as part of his maximum duration, except for medical, mobility program, or gap year leave reasons. Withdrawal from a semester is not allowed if the performance of the student is not satisfactory, insufficient preparation of the course concerned, and dissatisfaction towards any of the course. If the application is not approved, the candidate must pursue his studies as normal, and failure to do so may result in the candidate being given a grade F for his course. Withdrawal from any semester is not allowed once examination has started. In certain circumstances, the Deputy Vice Chancellor concerned may decide otherwise. A student whose withdrawal from a semester due to study on medical reason has been approved for the above reason for 4 normal semesters consecutively may be terminated from his program of study. This is upon being certified by a registered medical practitioner. Now, to appeal for the extension of duration of study, usually students haven't completed graduation requirements, and students who are in the final 2 semesters. They can apply to the Dean of the Faculty, appeal to be considered by the Faculty Appeals Committee. Approval usually will take the duration of 2 normal semesters and 1 special semester. But in certain circumstances, the Faculty Appeals Committee may recommend more than once extension of duration for consideration of the University Appeals Committee. That's all for now. For further information, please refer to the full document of University Malaya Rules and Regulation Bachelor's Degree 2019 available at umcsky.um.edu.my. Thank you.
Okay, I hope you all get the gist of the information on course registration. So I will continue on the topics which are not explained in the video. We have introduction to minor package, credit transfer, functions of academic advisor, then grading scheme, which basically the topics under the examination. We have also types of appeal, and last but not least is graduation. Right. Okay, I believe minor package has been explained by the Deputy Vice Chancellor in her earlier video. So it's basically to equip the graduates to be more multi-skilled. For example, if you're undergoing Bachelor of Science in Physics, but you would like to take a different minor, not from your core program, but you would like to take, say, economics as your minor, so you are able to do so starting the 3rd semester onwards. So in the Maya system, the minor package will be in the Maya system, the minor package will be listed under the open elective course category. So it's important for you to know the course code and also course title that builds up that minor package that you are interested in. So the minimum number of credits that you should take is at least 18 credits for it to be translated into your academic transcript. Okay, sorry. Moving on to the next. Which is the university allow 2 types of credit transfer. First one is with grade. It is to be conducted within the same level of study for students who are still under the program, still undergoing the program. For example, if you would like to exchange your program from program A to program B, so you like to carry some of the credits from the previous program to the current one, so you are able to do so. The next is transfer of credit without carrying the previous grade. This one can be conducted in 2 ways, whether it's between the same level of study or between the from lower level to the upper level, such as diploma to bachelor's degree. So it also can be done. Right. If along the way you would like to refer to somebody regarding your, say, academic achievement, or perhaps financial situation. So you can always refer to the academic advisor. So every faculty has their academic advisory system in place. They are actually appointed among your lecturers. Okay, a few topics that we would like to highlight under the examination is, of course, the first one being the grading scheme. All courses will be graded from A+, being high distinction, to F, which is fail. So if you see the red line over there, anything below the red line is considered fail. So it is important for you to maintain a CGPA of 2.00 every semester. You don't want to fail the course, or you don't want to be, under the academic probationary period. Because 3 times if you fail a course, you are subject to be terminated from the program of study. So if you want to get a Dean's List, you need to get at least a minimum CGPA of 3.70. And if you are a full-time student, you need to fulfill a minimum of 15 credits at least. And if you are part-time students, you need to fulfill at least 10 credits. Okay. Regarding the open book examination, this one has also been described by Deputy Vice Chancellor and also Puan Raja Soti just now in her slide. So as a very brief information, there are 2 types. One is with specific time limit, the other one is take-home examination. Take-home usually takes longer period lah, from 1 day to several days. But for specific time limit, it is basically like your conventional examination, but you are allowed to bring reference materials. Okay, for you, it's always important to check with your lecturer what are the reference materials that is allowed, such as lecture note, PowerPoint slides, even book or egg book. So if you bring the reference materials that is not allowed by your lecturer, you may be subjected to disciplinary action by the university. Okay, that brings to my next slide. The university really takes serious action against any act on academic dishonesties. I'm not going to go through one by one. You can see for yourself, plagiarism, cheating in examination. We understand that nowadays with the many open AI software such as ChatGPT, Jasper, and so forth, so it's becoming more challenging for us. In fact, for you too, because it's going to be very competitive, because everyone seems to know everything under this software. So at the bottom line is always maintain integrity. Okay, types of appeal, we have a few under the rules and regulations. Appeal against examination results, appeal to extend the duration of study, appeal to continue with studies. Okay, that brings to my last slide, which is graduation requirements. These are the generic graduation requirements under the rules and regulation. You need to get a CGPA of 2.00 and above. You need to complete the number of credits required for your program. You need to fulfill the faculty's requirements. And for international students, you need to fulfill Bahasa Malaysia course. Okay, then the last but not least, of course, Senate's decisions from time to time. So that marks the end of my presentation. Before I pass this session to another presenter, I would like to again wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you.
Okay, so it's my turn. Hopefully you are still awake. I know it's afternoon, okay, and I've been struggling to stay awake myself. Okay, so my name, let me introduce myself. My name is Zahiruddin Fitri. You can call me Zahir. I'm the head of training at Universiti Malaya's Academic Development and Enhancement Center, which we call EDEC. So we are one of the agency under the office of the NCA, and mainly we deal with academic training for your lecturers. Okay, but we are going to talk a little bit about your teaching and learning, because we are also the teaching and learning center for the university. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm sorry, I think we got the wrong slide here. Yeah, I think you, can we switch the slide to the other one? Okay, while they are switching the slide, any of you from Faculty of Built Environment? Raise your hand. Okay, so there's quite a lot of you. Thank you very much. So I will also be teaching at the Faculty of Built Environment. So in the Building Surveying Department. So we have 5 programs in Faculty of Built Environment, and you will be seeing me in the 2nd year. So when, or actually you are going to see me tomorrow at the faculty event. Okay, are we ready with the slide now? So if you want to get up and stretch, or maybe go to the toilet, but not everybody all at once. Okay, so okay, so we've got the right slide finally. So as part of the Teaching and Learning Center for the university, we are the center that trains your lecturers on how to teach properly at the higher education level. Okay, and we are going to talk about blended learning in Universiti Malaya. So when you were in your SPM level, maybe you have tried a little bit of blended learning when your teacher brings you to the computer lab. In Universiti Malaya, the computer lab will be in your hands. Okay, so we are going to do blended learning for almost all of your courses that you have. So this is the outline of my talk to you. There are about 40 slides, and I have 10 minutes to do it. So give and take about 15 seconds per slide. We are going to talk a little bit on blended learning, where do you log in to your blended learning platforms, and also other educational resources that you might have access to. Okay, so blended learning is a blend of your physical and online learning. In the classes that you're going to have with the lecturers, of course, the classes predominantly will be in the classrooms or in the lecture halls. But at the same time, you will have access to a platform which we call Spectrum, what the TNC spoke to you a little bit earlier, and that is where you do the virtual learning or online learning in the university. Okay, so blended learning means that is a combination of the physical classes and also your technology enhanced learning in the platform that we use. You will normally have physical classes, but for certain circumstances, you may have synchronous online classes with your lecturers. Your lecturers are really busy people. Sometimes they might go to conferences overseas, and if they want to, if they don't want to cancel classes, you might be required to have synchronous classes. So maybe your lecturer will be in Belgium, but you will be in wherever you are doing synchronous classes with them. And we also have asynchronous learning, where we give you the learning materials or learning activities inside the learning platform, and you go through the learning experience in the platform itself. Okay, so these are the course platforms that we use in Universiti Malaya. The first is Spectrum, and we also have access to Microsoft Office suites, and especially Microsoft Teams. Okay, so I will not. So the courses that we distribute to you will be in your Spectrum, but there will also be resources that is given to you from your lecturers in the Office 365 environment, and also the Google Workspace. So we don't really use Google Workspace except for official emails. Okay. And beginning 2 or 3 years before, there are also online courses that you can take from online learning platform, and the Universiti Malaya is subscribed to the FutureLearn platform. So I will also talk to you a little bit about FutureLearn later. And you also will have courses that use additional apps and digital tools. So these are Web 2.0 tools that we train your lecturers to use. Things like WhatsApp. Sometimes we allow your lecturers to use WhatsApp for teaching, but there are other things like Flickr, things like Sketch, or things like SketchUp that will be used by your lecturers. So these are the important information to access your blended learning. But before you access your blended learning, so this is something that's really important. You need to take this seriously. It is done very sequentially, step by step. So that's why I put in step 1, step 2, step 3. So before you can actually activate the accounts for your Gmail, for your Microsoft, and also for your Spectrum, which is the learning management system, you need to make sure that you complete this step in sequence. Okay, the first step is to complete the module registration in the Maya portal. So once you've completed the registration in Maya, you will have courses in your Spectrum. Okay. Then you need to at least log in to your Siswa mail for the first time, so that the system will activate your Spectrum access. So first you you complete the Maya registration to get the system to register the course in Spectrum, and then you need to log into your Siswa mail, so that then it will activate your access to Spectrum. And after you have already logged in your Siswa mail, you need to also log into your Office 365 credentials. So there will be a different URL, a different domain name for these two logins that you will have. Okay, So these are the logins that is important for you. So you can take a picture of this if you want. So the first one, when you are completing your registration in Maya, you go to maya.um.edu.my. So that's the Maya, and then you log into your Siswa mail. Siswa mail is actually Google based. Okay, so you go to, and your Google account would be your username and then @siswa.edu.my. So that is for the Google account. And then you have another that you need to do afterwards, not before the Google account, which is your Office login, the Microsoft login, which is at siswa365.um.edu.my. So those are the two login address that you will need to keep. And don't worry, you don't need to create passwords for different passwords for these two. You will be using the same passwords for these two accounts. Okay, so using your Maya, so this is how you log into your Maya. I think this will be done with you tomorrow morning. Okay, and then you go to the Siswa mail and you put in the login name with @siswa.um.edu.my. So that's the Google workspace, and then you log into Spectrum, which uses the Microsoft account, which is siswa365.um.edu.my. So this is the sequence that you need to do this registration. Okay, so remember the accounts. So basically, it's just the back end of that. After @siswa.um.edu.my and @siswa365.um.edu.my. Okay, so all university applications, including the teaching and learning related, are actually integrated into Spectrum. And let me tell you that Spectrum is the most used platform in the university. Everything that you do, normally you would not go through Maya, but you will go through Spectrum. So if there is anything that's wrong with Spectrum, for example, when you log into Spectrum, you can't see your course in the platform. It means that the problem is normally 98% of the time not a problem with Spectrum, but there is a problem with your registration. There could be issues with registration. There could be payment issues, for example, that it does not allow you to log into your Spectrum properly. So make sure that you go through your FAQs in this instant, and you need to make sure that you refer to your faculty office and look at your timetable. You look at your module registration to make sure that everything is in order before you can actually access Spectrum with all your courses appearing in the platform. Okay, so in your Spectrum page, there will be a place for you to look at the FAQ, and also for you to get help using the Help Desk. Okay, so I'm going to just show you a little bit the UM's virtual learning environment and also learning management system, which is called Spectrum. This is a one-stop center for anything that's teaching and learning related. So that means any reading materials that your lecturer would give you, normally they will give you through Spectrum. Our library also have electronic resources that your lecturers might link through your Spectrum. Okay, there are also learning activities. So there are a number of learning activities that the lecturer can design inside the Spectrum, and also your assessment and examination brief, and also where to submit your assignments. So these are all available normally in Spectrum. Okay, So for your Spectrum page, normally you would log in through either a PC, or you can also log in through a Moodle app. Okay, so Moodle is actually the back-end software for our Spectrum, and you can actually download this application using your mobile phones. Okay, so and the way to access Spectrum is through your Touch. So raise hand whether you have downloaded Touch. Everybody has downloaded your Touch. Okay, that's very good. Okay, thank you. Okay, so in your Touch, there will be a button that brings you to the Moodle app. So if you look at the picture on the right hand side, you can actually download that app and register or log in to your Spectrum page. Okay, so just follow the sequence. In the connect to Moodle, you can actually put in spectrum.um.edu.my, so that then you can get access to our Spectrum. And this is where then you need to log in to your Office 365 account. So if you are downloading the Moodle app now, you will not be able to log in yet, okay, unless you completed your registration tomorrow. Okay, but basically, after you're done, you will be able to see your classes. So in the left hand side, you will see how it will look like for you when you have registered, and then you will be able to see the list of classes that you have in your registration. Okay, so we are not going to do live demonstration, but this is basically how your e-learning platform or the virtual learning platform is going to look like. Okay, so this is where your lecturers will give you access to the learning materials that you will need to go throughout the semester. So sometimes we get queries from students that your course does not appear in Spectrum. Okay, so on the right hand side there, you can see that there will be a list of courses that you are registered to, but if you see that the courses are not there, you can actually fetch directly from the Maya system. So on the left hand side, there is a button for you to click. So called fetch from Maya. So what the system will do is it will actually read the registration according to your name, and then it will actually try to sync the course registration with Spectrum. Okay, so this is how it would look like. So this is a course that I am teaching. Okay, and your lecturers, most of the lecturers now will do online attendance. Okay, and online attendance is taken using the QR code in your Spectrum page using your Touch software, okay, or Touch app. So your lecturer will just flash this quick QR code, and you just use your Touch to scan the QR code to take your attendance. Okay, so make sure you have activated your enrollment status in Maya before you try to go into your Spectrum pages. Okay, the next system that we have is actually is Office 365. So with Office 365, you have a free access to the full suite of Microsoft Office, and this is everything that you would need to complete your coursework, to do your work, to collaborate with your fellow course-mates. Okay, and it's everything in your device. So for students, you can use this to manage your course files. You can also collaborate on your assignments and also coursework. and you can use especially Microsoft Teams to create and manage your student clubs and groups. Okay, for example, you have a volleyball club, so you can actually create a volleyball club in Teams, and then you can actually invite volleyball club members into the Teams environment. Okay, you can use it to help you learn, and then you can create documents online, so cloud-based documents, and this application is free as long as you are a UM student. Okay, so the license include all the productivity tools in the professional version of Microsoft Office with 5 installation license. So 5 installation license means if you have a PC at home, you can install that there. You have a PC in your college, you can install that there. You have a laptop, you can install that. So that's 3, and then there's 2 more licenses that you can give to maybe your cat or your mom or your dad. Okay, and it comes with 1 terabyte of storage and an email. Okay, so Microsoft Teams is where you can use this. Normally your lecturers will use this for collaborative learning. You can use it to manage your clubs just now. Okay, so what you can expect to see in your Teams is something like this. So you can see there are 2 courses that I manage in your Teams, but there will be also places for you to create and manage your clubs and organizations yourself. Okay, so expect to see something like this when you are doing your work with your lecturers. There will be places for you to actually send messages to your lecturers and append online or cloud-based files in your Teams. Okay, so last but not least is the Open Educational Resources, or in short we call OER. So these are online resources for you to do self-directed learning. Okay, we would like to encourage for you to go into this website, onlinelearning.um.edu.my, where these are the collection of online courses that your lecturers have created over the years, and also a collection of online educational resources that you can access from the portal. Okay, so this is a special offer for University Malaya students where we have access to FutureLearn Campus. Okay, so FutureLearn is an online MOOC platform similar to EDX or Coursera. Okay, and what it does, it gives you access to a collection of short courses that is available for students and staff, and you can actually go through the courses until you get a free certificate from the platform. Okay, all right, so that's all from myself. Thank you and enjoy your studies. So next is Jam Center. Sorry, Citra. Okay, Prof. Norintan.
Thank you, Dr. Zahiruddin. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, I can see that you're all so layu. You know it's 4 o'clock already. Don't worry, you have 3 more days for your orientation. But don't worry, these 2 shall pass. I've had my orientation 30 years ago. I was there, like you all sitting there, listening to all, people talking and everything. 30 years ago, now I'm on stage. And one day this will happen to you too. Right, let me introduce myself. My name is Prof. Dr. Norintan. I am currently the director at the Center for Internship Training and Academic Enrichment. It stands for CITRA. Okay, you can Google what CITRA means. Okay, and 50% of my time I spend at CITRA. Another 50% of my time I spend at Faculty of Dentistry. Are there any dental students here? Can I see their hands? Are you all sleeping? I'll see you when you're in third year, yeah? All right. Okay, just let me share the vision and mission about Chitra. Chitra, our role is, our vision is to support the university, for the university to achieve their own vision and mission. And our mission is to support the faculties and academic centers in developing or in producing graduates with humanistic values. So our role is actually to support saja, support the university, support the faculties, and support the academic centers. And we're just like a one-stop center actually, right? And we have many roles actually, but I'm focusing on this, 4 roles on the slide. But today I will only focus on the first role, that is, we offer university courses. This is compulsory, okay, to be taken by students from year 1 onwards. Okay, if you do not register for university courses, you might not be able to graduate. So we will hold your graduation. Okay, so this is very important. Please remember this. You have to register for your university courses. Apart from offering university courses, we also manage and coordinate internship training. Okay, you will do this when you're in year 3 and year 4 later on. Okay, and we do lots of engagement with industries currently, and we hope to, place most of you at multinational companies if possible. Alright, kita nak tengok, because recently I've met people from Petronas, from mana lagi ya, can't remember, but last week we met people from National University of Singapore. So we hope to place you at local or international internship training. Alright, and we also oversee and private final approval for the nomination process for elite. You've heard the TNCA explain about elite program just now. So you will get the experience of getting taught or getting information by members from the industry, significant stakeholders, significant personnel who will come to your class and share their experience and guide you further on how to excel in life. All right, and we also coordinate Sulam projects. Okay, most of you will take this community project when in your, I think, year 2 onwards, yeah? But today, I will only focus on university courses. All right, university courses are also known as mata pelajaran pengajian umum or general studies courses, and it aspires to offer students a holistic and balanced curriculum. Okay, this curriculum or these courses are mandated by the Kementerian Pengajian Tinggi, or Ministry of Education. So kita dapat wahyu. Okay, we receive revelations from the JPT, say that, oh, you have to offer university courses, and we offer, and it's made compulsory, like I mentioned just now, to all students, okay? And the general studies or university courses are divided into 4 main categories. Is U1, the themes is appreciating philosophy, values and history. U2, mastering humanity skills. U3, broadening knowledge about Malaysia. And U4, developing practical community-minded skills. There are 4 categories, and the courses under each categories. Okay, for U1 is GIG 1012, Philosophy and Current Issues, or in Malay, Falsafah dan Isu Semasa. This is compulsory only for local students. Okay, local students, make sure you register for this course. The next one is GIG 1013, Appreciation of Ethics and Civilizations, ataupun penghayatan etika dan peradaban, is compulsory for both local and international students. Right? The third one is Basic Malay Language. This is offered by the Faculty of Languages and Linguistics and is compulsory for international students. Okay, so under U1, there are 3 courses. Under U2, GIG 10, for U1, we we would advise you to try to register for these courses, GIG 1012 and 1013, while you are in year 1, if possible. Okay, we highly encourage this. Okay, for GIG 1003, Basic Entrepreneurship and Culturation is compulsory for local and international students. And we encourage you to register for this course when you are in year 2, if possible. All right? For your year 3, this is another recent wahyu or revelation that we received from the JPT. So starting from today onwards, we have to offer integrity and anti-corruption course. This is compulsory for both local and international students. All right, please do not compare this integrity and corruption course with the one that your senior had before this. It's a different course. This is a new course. Okay, for you 4, we have co-curriculum. I think you've had one briefing on this yesterday. This is also compulsory for local and international students. And English language, which is offered by the Faculty of Languages and Linguistics. This is also for both local and international students, yeah? So, make sure you take note of this and make sure you register for this course so that you will be able to graduate on time in 2027, most of you, right? Okay, inshallah. All right, just very briefly what the courses are all about. The GI 1012, okay, this course will explore the connection between educational philosophy, the national philosophy of education, and the national principles or Rukun Negara. And again, this is a compulsory university course worth 2 credits for graduation completion. Okay, it is offered in both semester 1 and 2, so you can choose. You can choose to take in semester 1 or semester 2. The next one is PEP, we call it in Bahasa. Okay, this prepares students to appreciate the ethics and civilization that exists in Malaysia's multi-ethnic society. And again, compulsory course, 2 credit hours, you need it to graduate, all right? Also offered in semester 1 and semester 2. The third one, APK, we call it in Bahasa, or Basic Entrepreneurship, all right? This is to instill entrepreneurship skills among you, okay? The Vice Chancellor would like to see us producing unicorns. Unicorns, it means you have great entrepreneurial mindset and skills, yeah? Also, compulsory UC course worth 2 credit hours required for graduation purposes. Offered in semester 1, semester 2, don't forget, kalau boleh, if possible, register for this when you are in year 2. But if you are free in year 1, you can register this in year 1. Right, Cik Pini? Betul, eh? Alright. Alright, integrity and anti-corruption, or we call it KIA. Okay, this is a new course which we recently received all the modules. Okay, this is the basic concept of corruption. We will teach you about the basic concept of corruption, anti-corruption, including the value of integrity, okay, forms of corruption and abuse of power. Okay, again, compulsory course, 2 hours credit. Yes, it's important for graduation completion. It is offered starting semester 1, 23-24, but in semester 1, only for local students first. Because all the materials that we receive are still in Bahasa Melayu, so we need some time to translate that into English language. So starts semester 2, both local and international students can register for this KIA course. Okay, kita panggil KIA, we call it KIA course, yeah? Alright, that is under the MPU courses just now. There are 4, right? We also offer elective courses as explained by the TNCA in the video just now. It's called Student Holistic Empowerment, or SHE courses. Okay, mana he? Where is he? Okay, dalam he ada she, kan? In the he, okay, in she there's already a he, so it's SHE courses. Okay, this is compulsory, although it's called elective courses. It's compulsory elective courses. You must take 4 SHE courses, one each from the 4 clusters as explained by the TNCA. Again, there are 4 clusters: mind and intellect, making the world a better place, heart, body and soul, and also ITECI. From each of these clusters, you have to take 1. Okay? Each one worth 2 credits. You must satisfy 8 credit. Okay? Kalau tak fulfill, if you don't fulfill this, then I'll see you again in 2028. Okay? You won't let that happen. Alright? And the list of SHE courses offered can be referred to the Citra website. I'll share the address after this, yeah? And why do we offer SHE courses? Because we want to offer something that is beyond what you are studying, beyond your study field, so that when you graduate, we can know you are holistic. Okay? And we know there's some UMDNA inside you. For example, if you are students, Dr. Zahir student from Faculty of Built Environment, okay? We don't want you to learn only what Dr. Zahir teach you, okay? We want you to learn more outside that. For example, if you're interested in dentistry, you can register in my course. SHE course is called Dental Health, and I'll be teaching you about how to strengthen your teeth. All right? Or if you're somebody from Science Computer program, you're interested in religion, you can register for courses that is related to religion, for example. So try to register SHE courses that is beyond your study field. All right, and there are many interesting courses. For example, personal income tax, media and culture, DNANU, and we also have chanting. You know chanting? Not chanting, drawing using brushes, specific brushes. There are also courses on how to sing. We do have, yeah, Cik Tini. Cik Tini is the one who, can you stand up again? Is the one who handles SHE courses. If you have any queries, you can email or call her. And we also, like I said, on dental health, and I think the new course we just introduced this semester for the first time, learning basic health science through TV series and movies. I think that is very, very interesting. Cool. So, the SHE courses is selling like hotcakes, pisang goreng panas. Okay, first come, first serve. Okay, try your best. But remember, you are only allowed to register 1 per cluster. All right, we have hundreds of courses available. You can view it at in the Citra website. Okay, again, students are required to register all the courses that I've mentioned just now, and the option of lecture times and groups can be found on the Citra website or the Maya system. For example, if you need to, usually for fees, PEP, APK, okay, it will be offered between 12 to 2 p.m. every day, right? Okay, every day. So you choose when you are free, okay? For KIA, it will be offered semester 1 only for local students dulu, okay? Wednesday, 5 to 7. Okay, first come, first serve. All right. Okay, for SHE, it will the faculties will decide. Okay, but the timetables are in the Citra website. Okay, it's not recommended for students to register for both FIS and PEP. Okay, FIS is philosophy and current issues. PEP is appreciation of ethics and civilization. In the same semester. If possible, do not register FIS and PEP in semester 1 because the classes may be overlapping. All right? You should choose only 1 course for each semester for either FIS or PEP, and try, please, 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 do not delay. Register this course when you are still in year 1 because we've had cases where students just forget to register and then they have completed their final exam in the final year. And then we say, sorry, you're not able to graduate. So please try to complete this while you are still young and fresh in year 1, yeah? Okay, and you can refer to your assistant registrar at the faculties for advice. Okay, once registered, students must remember the class group, or we call it OCC, okay, and the lecturer's name to ensure that you are in the right group in the spectrum. Because sometimes, many times, Students get lost in the spectrum. They don't know where they're supposed to be, and we don't know how to find them. Okay? Please remember, once you register, take note of the time slots of your timetable and also the lecturer's name. Ambil gambar. Okay? The lectures will be either conducted fully online or through hybrid methods or asynchronous, like Dr. Zahir mentioned just now, and attending the lectures during the first week, that is next week. It's very important because that is when the lecturers will inform you how they will run the classes. Yeah. So I think that's all. Thank you so much. Study very hard. Okay. Be good to your parents. Don't forget your parents. Be good to your lecturers and also the staff. And don't forget your prayers. All right. Good luck. All the best. And I would like to invite next one Judy. With Farah from GEM.
Thank you, Prof. All right, Assalamualaikum and good evening. I'm sure everyone is quite tired. I am too, but I am so happy to see that you guys have your sweaters because I'm freezing right now. Okay, so hi, my name is Farah. And first, I would like to also congratulate you for being able to attend UM, the best university in Malaysia. So, be a round of applause to you guys. And I am also proud to say that I also graduated from University Malaya. So, there's that. All right, so I am from the Global Enrichment and Mobility Division. So, my role is actually as the Outbound Mobility Coordinator. So I will be sending you guys, hopefully, abroad for 1 semester or 2 semesters. Right. Okay, so what is GEM? So what do we offer? So we offer, of course, today we will be focusing on mobility outbound because it's about you going abroad. And inbound is actually where we welcome students abroad to our university. So this semester, we have about 600 students from all over the world. So you'll probably be meeting them in your classes very soon. Okay, so there are actually 2 types of mobility. So there are long-term and there are short-term. So long-term, there's 2 semesters. So you can either choose for 1 semester or 2 semesters. And for short-term, it's less than 3 months. So you can go to over 60 different countries, over 600 partners. So partners is basically the partner university, which means that you can go to a university where UM has an agreement with them. So when you go to our partner university, you don't have to pay any tuition fee at the host universities. So basically you'll be going there and you'll just be paying to UM for some fees to UM, but nothing for the at the host university, except for maybe your accommodation. So these are our top partner universities. So as you can see, is everything okay? Oh, the sky, oh yeah, okay. So I did, sorry? Yonsei, yep. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we have Sky. So I know that Sky is 3 best universities in Korea. Yes. So 감사합니다. So hopefully I'll see you applying for outbound soon. Hopefully. Okay, so yeah, so we have Tsinghua, we have Sky, so Korea University, Yonsei, Seoul National University, so plenty of other universities. So these are not all. These are not even 1% of our list. So you can find it more through our website, which I'll be going through soon. So the programs available, as I mentioned before, it's 1 or 2 semesters. This is with credit transfer. So this is actually depending on what you are taking at the host university. So if you're taking the same major as the one in UM, so the high possibility of you doing credit transfer is high. And then the short-term program or summer exploration. So this is not credit transfer bearing. And then your faculty will also be actually conducting their own short-term programs. Okay, so what are the requirements and eligibility? So it's very simple. you must be registered as an active student in UM, of course. You should have a grade point average of 3.00 or higher. You must complete at least 2 semesters and not the final year semesters, final year, final semester student. And then you must possess a good command of English language. And then you must agree to enroll at the host university as described in the program plan. And of course, the last one is you must be free from any disciplinary action. All right, so we have 2 semesters. So we have fall or autumn intake and spring intake. So the intake name is actually depending on where you are going. Okay, so for the fall semester, you will be going to the host university in either August or September until December to January. For the spring intake, students will start going in February. Okay, so how can you actually get all of these infos? It's easy. So I will do the call for application through the student info. So of course, if you check your personal email, you won't see anything. So you have to go through your Siswa mail. So I will actually blast this every Monday. So, and also through our Telegram channel, which you can join. And we will also be promoting our short-term programs through our Telegram channel. Okay, so all right. Of course, there's some financial assistance by the university. So for long-term, there's the 2,500 ringgit, a one-off payment. And then for short-term is 1,000 ringgit. And then of course, there are also scholarship available. Some of the scholarship are like JASO or MAX, which is actually by the Japanese government. So for Global Korean Scholarship, it's from the Korean government. And then Erasmus is scholarship to go to European institutions. And then we also have ASEAN, which is a scholarship to go to 10 universities in Southeast Asia. And then AIMS, TF Learn is under the NUS, I believe. And then Satoyo is a scholarship to go to Japan. But of course, if there are a lot of students going to that particular university that are offering scholarship, then we will conduct an interview. So actually, you can see the students' experiences based on through our website actually. So we have their reports. You can see pictures. So you can see your friends' pictures. These are mostly the reports are mostly talking actually about their traveling, their budgeting, which I believe is very useful. So let's say you want to go for exchange. Since you have 2 semesters to wait, maybe you can start going through the reports and then see what you can do to save up or what you can do to prepare yourself mentally and physically. And then, of course, we have our YouTube channel where we'll be uploading our students' videos. And the upcoming mobility outbound clinics, this is basically where we can talk about the offerings to the host universities more. So this is basically what I'm doing today, but in a deeper level. So I will be doing one this Friday, so on the 6th of October, so maybe I'll see you there, and I'll be doing it twice a month at least, and on every Friday, because Friday is usually where UM student doesn't really have a packed schedule. And then of course you can go through our website to find out more about our programs and the current outbound opportunities which will be updated on daily basis. And then these are our upcoming short-term programs in 2024. And actually, we are actually located at the Perdana Siswa Complex, which I'm sure you guys know already. I've seen you guys all over the cafe there. And then you can just go to our office. We're at the first level, just above the female surau, female musola. And actually today with me, I have 4 students who have gone for exchange program. So maybe we'll do a very short interviews with them, so that, because I know me talking about this doesn't really matter, because what matters is their experience. Because during my first year, during this session, I didn't pay attention and I didn't get to go. These 4 students definitely probably pay attention and they managed to go. So, okay, so first, I will play one video by a student named Johandren. Okay, you please. Sorry.
Give me that, I'm not pretty. Na na na. 나도 내게 못 맞춰 radio show. 그래 나보다도 감정 없어 like 잘 못사. 나 코. 나 코. 나.
This is the best part. Okay, I would like to welcome our 4 students today with us today. Please. All of us. Alright, so I'll pass the mic to Johandren first to introduce yourself, and then maybe to Akmalia.
여러분, 안녕하세요. 저는 요현입니다.
저는 시라라고 합니다.
만나서 반갑습니다. Hi everyone, a very quick introduction. I'm Johan. I'm currently a final year student at the Faculty of Business and Economics, pursuing a Bachelor's of Economics. I'll be graduating in November this year, November 30th. And I went for a semester exchange, a 1 semester long exchange program at Sung Kyun Kwan University in Seoul, South Korea in 2021 over the spring semester. What else should I share? Okay.
Hi everyone. So Miss Farah introduced me as Akmalia, but that's my full name actually. You guys can call me Shira for short. So I'm in my final year as a Korean major East Asian Studies student in Faculty of Arts and Social Science. I went to Pukyong National University in Busan last year around this time. So in fall semester, so just for 1 semester, and that's just it about me.
Hello, assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Alif Imran, but you can call me Alif, and I'm final year student from Faculty of Science, Bachelor of Science in Geology from the Geology Department. Oh, okay, Geology. Oh, okay, yeah, I see Geology. Okay, so yeah, I went to not like them. I didn't went to Korea, but I went to Europe instead. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I went to Europe, and the university I went to was University of Applied Sciences, Upper Austria, located in Austria. All right, so nice to meet you, and okay? Oh, sorry, okay, yeah, yes, okay, correct. Hello.
Hello guys, I'm Payroll, and I'm a final year student from Faculty of Computer Science, and I went to University of Applied Science, Constance in Germany. Yeah. It's not a big university, just a small one, so it's not that famous as Sky from Korea.
Right, that's okay. I mean, you went to Germany. Who else can say they went to Germany for an exchange, right? All right, so maybe we'll conduct a very short interview session before we move on to the other three very short video. And then, okay, so my first question is actually, why did you guys choose your horse university and how did you do your research? Maybe we'll start with Peru.
Okay, so for me, I personally prefer to go to Europe because I want to experience like a different culture from the Asia one. Because I think all the Asia countries, I already know much about the Asian country, but I don't know much about the Europe and the Western one. So I personally choose to go to Europe, and I go to the GEM official website. We have a map with all the partner university label on it, and I just go and click on it, click, and I choose one of the university that I like. I don't really care about how good the university are. I don't care what is the global ranking of their university. I just depends on my own feeling. I feel like this university is good, then I just pick it. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, yeah, so for me, for Peru, she went to Germany. I went to Austria, University of Applied Sciences, Upper Austria. So why did I choose my university and how did I know about it? Is basically during 2020, it was COVID, and GEM, they initiated a program which is a mobility roadshow, and they invited our partners university from all around the world to introduce about their universities and the scholarships that are available. For me, what is important, of course, same, I want to go to Europe too, okay? But for me, I didn't have that capabilities in terms of financial. So during my selection process, what did I consider was a financial aid, okay? Financial aid. Of course, UM has provided some, but for me, I went to university that provide scholarships to their universities. So when I entered that Mobility Roadshow on 2020 by GEM, my host university, they told about their universities and the scholarships available for students in UM to apply and get into their universities through that scholarship. So hence why I was in University of Applied Sciences, Upper Austria, and I was awarded with a scholarship by Ministry of Higher Education in Austria, which is Ernst Mach grant, and that one scholarship is mainly for mobility students to come to Austria and study in Austria. All right, so do apply that too, okay? Budak geology? Okay.
I think in my case it was a bit different because I think as you mentioned earlier, as it was mentioned earlier, right, when you go for mobility programs, you would need to defer a semester. And what that would mean is that, you know, your program of duration is a bit longer. So in my case, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to finish my program within the minimum duration. So I researched specifically for universities that offered courses where I could credit transfer. And that's how I ended up actually picking NUS and NTU first back in 2021. But because of COVID, Singapore closed their borders and only Korea's borders were open. And that's how I ended up at SKKU. So yeah, that's all from me.
Okay, so the question was how did I choose the host university, right? So of course, the first one I would like to say, mine is a bit different than them because I didn't choose mine. Yeah, because, okay, funny thing is, of course, we have this one stigma that we want to go to the university in Seoul because Seoul life, come on lah, the Gangnam, Hongdae, like that, right? Myeongdong and all can. So, but I didn't, and I went to the university in Busan. So when the first thing comes in mind when I heard Busan, alah, Busan, satu kan? But no, don't worry. After going there and then coming back, now I prefer to say I'm comfortable with Busan more than Seoul. Sorry, budak Seoul. Okay. Okay, and then I went there because, of course, it's not that I didn't choose them and they didn't choose me, but actually why I accepted the offer is because of the scholarship as well. Because list from the scholarship that has shown in front, there are 2 scholarships that are related with the university that I went. So of course I took that one for like easier financial aid and so on. And I was saying, because I heard my lecturer say, why do you guys have to go to Seoul? Why does it have to be Seoul? Seoul is so overrated, like very, you know, like very common lah Seoul ni. So like why not try to explore other places? So that's why I agreed to go to Busan.
All right, thank you. Actually, I prepared more questions, but we are on very limited time, so maybe we can play the rest of the videos for now. So next video, please. Alright, that's one video. So comel kan, you can see even the bread cutting pun dia nak, she wanted to record. That's how exciting she was. And maybe the next video, sorry, we can have a more longer session. Right, that was exciting. She gets to meet IU, which I'm very jealous of. All right, okay, last video before we end the session, yeah? Thank you. as you can see, this is the reason why you should definitely apply for, to go for exchange program. You get to experience different culture. You get to go there to be in their classes. So you get to have a new experience to bring back to Malaysia and your home country, wherever you're from. Okay, so maybe the last thing I want to ask you guys, what are your advice to the students who are interested in going for exchange?
So my advice is just go for it. Don't hesitate too much because you will not regret if you go to the exchange. So the major problem will probably be the financial problem, and you can always go to the GEM office and ask for the scholarship that's available, and maybe you guys can start to prepare yourself from now on to decide on where you want to go and how much you will spend, and maybe find some part-time job. But be reminded, your study in UM still be your first. Yeah, that's all.
Tanjak gitu. Okay. My advice would be very simple. Plan wisely. Because like I said, like if you guys go to the outbound journey and so on, you might have to like extend a little bit of your like semester and all. It will affect your studies a bit. But then again, plan wisely in terms of financial, in terms of your studies. And please, and when you go there, please don't regret a single thing, a single decision you make, because you don't know what kind of memories you will be making over there. But at the same time, making memories as well, jangan cucuk langit sangat. Sebab kita bawa nama universiti. So belajar juga, happy juga, okay? Like, make sure to bring back the good names apa semua for our university lah, macam tu.
I think my only advice is, give it a shot. Don't worry about the process. Don't worry about if you would get in. Don't worry about finances and all of that, because there are resources, there are support systems, and there are avenues for you to get information. Especially in my case, when I applied during the pandemic, no one would have thought that at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, I was away in Korea, where unlike Malaysia, there were not many restrictions, and yet I had a wonderful time there. So please give it a shot. And, all of us here, I think, are more than willing to answer if any questions you have. I think you can get our contact details from Ms. Farah, and we are more than happy to help you with the entire process. And hopefully, you too would be able to experience the same things that we had in our respective programs, making the lifelong friends, having all the learning experiences, and these programs also open up access to other opportunities. Me and Alif here, we also went on a short-term program recently, TF Learn, and I think all of that wouldn't have been possible if we were not courageous enough to engage and, to embark in the short-term mobility program. So, yeah, that's all from me.
From me, I think, yes, just try, apply, and there's a lot of opportunities out there, but after all, it's all on you, whether or not you want to apply, okay? So follow GEM Center, they provide a lot of information, okay? Make sure to follow their mobility outbound clinic. Okay, every month they have it, and you will receive a lot of information about your outbound, about long-term, about your short-term program, about scholarships and everything there. Okay, and if you don't want to go for a long-term program pun, okay, you don't want to extend or anything, because for my case, I had to extend because I studied geology here, but when I was in Australia, I studied business. It's very different, so I had to extend. I cannot credit transfer, okay? So if you don't want to extend or anything, take the opportunities to go for short-term program, okay? Short-term program. I said last time, Johan said last time, we went to Singapore and Bangkok together for a short-term program. So seize the opportunities and all the best, and make sure to apply. Okay, that's all for me.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you'll have a wonderful journey in UM. You'll have fun for sure, and I hope to see you guys during my outbound clinic and going for outbound exchange soon. Thank you very much.
Prof. Rosie. Thank you to Yang Berusaha, Professor in Senior Dr. Rosita Yusof, and our lineup of speakers for the insightful talk just now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed very honored to have each and every one of you here with us today in the event. Thank you very much. Announcing Yang Berusaha, Professor in Senior Dr. Rosita Yusof, Director of Academic Strategic Planning Center at SPC, University Malaya, and our guest of honor leaving the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings. Yang berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Syahril bin Abdullah, Director of Industrial Relation Division, Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia. Yang Berusaha Dr. Iskandar Abdullah, Director of the Graduate Employability and Career Center, GECC, University Malaya. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Early Industry Exposure Program. We are indeed very honored to have each and every one of you here with us today in the event. We would like to invite Ms. Nurul Azwa Hussein, Head of Industry Liaison. We would like to invite Ms. Nurul Azwa Hussein, Head of Industry Liaison Office, UMILO, to deliver her talk. Please welcome.
Okay, can you hear me? All right, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. All right, how's everybody? Tired? Yes, whole day since Monday. Sunday. Wait, I'm tired. Okay. We have 1 hour to give some, this section, this slot, there are 3 sections altogether. So there's going to be a section from Industry Liaison Office, which is my office, or known as UMILO, and we have, we're going to play a short video on My 5G Pioneer Program by Ericsson, and we have representatives from Talent Corp who will be giving you some briefing on their program. Okay? So what is Industry Liaison Office? We are actually part of the DVC development. Our office is basically an office where we are the entry gateway for the industry to connect with any faculties or any divisions in UM. Okay, so basically when an industry would like to have some kind of collaboration with UM, so we would be the main contact point. Okay, so we plan for programs with industry, research collaborations, and any kind of collaborations pertaining to the industry. All right. So I'm going to keep this short. So basically what we do is we plan, we drive and monitor industry engagements. We also build and implement strategic partnership with the industry. And also we coordinate and promote and also monitor the performance of collaborations with the industry. Okay, next. All right, so basically what we do is we connect, we engage, and we also partner with the industry. So I'm going to keep, so basically these are the three main things that we do for UM. So this is for the whole of UM, yeah? All right, so I promise to keep it short, so this is my last slide. And we're going to play a video for Ericsson on my 5G Pioneer program. Okay, so enjoy the video. All right, thank you so much. So we'll have, after the video, we're going to have Talent Corp to continue the session. All right, thank you. Good luck, everybody.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera saya ucapkan kepada semua saudara dan saudari sekalian. Terutamanya saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan tahniah kepada saudara-saudari sekalian kerana telah berjaya melayakkan diri untuk melanjutkan pelajaran ke Institut Pengajian Tinggi ke Menara Gading, dan saya percaya ibu bapa dan keluarga saudara-saudari sekalian amat berbangga dengan pencapaian yang telah saudara-saudari sekalian capai. Namun begitu saudara-saudari, masa depan yang bakal kita hadapi amatlah mencabar, dan persiapan bagi saudara-saudari dalam membina, kerjaya dan mendapatkan peluang pekerjaan di masa hadapan memerlukan bukan hanya ilmu pengetahuan dari kursus-kursus pengajian yang bakal saudara-saudari hadapi, malah saudara-saudari juga perlu melengkapkan diri dalam ilmu pengetahuan digital yang amat penting dalam semua industri masa hadapan. Digital Nasional Berhad sebagai penyedia infrastruktur komunikasi 5G negara telah mewujudkan My 5G Ericsson Malaysia Pioneers Program, sebuah program latihan digital yang diwujudkan khas bagi membantu para pelajar untuk melengkapkan diri dengan ilmu dan pengetahuan digital, tak kira latar belakang jurusan pengajian maupun dari latar belakang teknikal ataupun bukan teknikal. Penyertaan kepada program ini diberikan secara percuma kepada semua pelajar. Program ini dibahagikan kepada 3 modul utama, di mana setiap modul berjalan lebih kurang selama 14 jam. Pelajar yang telah melengkapi kesemua 3 modul akan diberikan lencana digital atau digital badge daripada pihak kami.
Now, a little bit about Ericsson. Ericsson have reinvented ourselves through several business technology shifts over the decades. In the beginning, we revolutionized analog communications with new switching techniques and technology. When the digital revolution came, we were the first to be there too. When broadband was at its infancy, we were already working on technology that would soon become 3G, and we were developing 4G long before smartphones became apparent. Today, our innovations continue driving the mobile network and enable the innovation platform for all, including 5G, the biggest innovation platform ever. Some of the key milestones: in 1878, first telephone. 1956, first mobile telephone. It weighed about 40 kilograms and it was the size of a suitcase. In 1980s, first functional cellular telephone, which is the first real mobile phone. In 2000s, the emergence of mobile broadband powered by 3G, 4G. And in 2020s, our innovation continued driving the mobile network and enable an innovation platform for all. For some of you that might know, we also have more well-known innovations. They include the programming language of Erlang that we developed to build a real-time system has also been used for instant messaging such as WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger in 1986. And then in 1998, Bluetooth is one of our most well-known inventions. Today, more than 200 5G networks are in commercial service, and Ericsson is leading the market with powering more than 100 across 5 continents. Ericsson has about 152 live 5G networks to date in 65 countries. 5G will become the fastest deployed mobile generation to date and fastest uptake of any mobile generations. Our leadership was also recognized by an independent IT research and advisory company, Gartner, in its 2023 Gartner Magic Quadrant, which named Ericsson a leader for 5G network infrastructure for communications and service providers, CSPs. This was both for completeness of vision and ability to execute. Ericsson was also positioned as the leader in Frost Radar global 5G network infrastructure market in 2023. Now, let's get into my 5G Pioneers program. So, as a company, what are our objectives? With these programs, we want you to prepare you for a digital future. Our purpose is to raise digital skills, knowledge, and awareness of emerging technology for every student in Malaysia, including all non-STEM, science, technology, engineering, and maths students. Our ambition is to contribute to preparing a generation of Malaysian students and workers who are digitally skilled and aware of human, social, cultural, and environmental issues when exploiting digital-driven technologies. But what's in it for you? Well, as you know, almost all jobs now require digital skills, and digital economy will become a major contributor to Malaysia's GDP. You will learn how to create a positive impact to society. Once you've completed the course, you will have your own ideas for entrepreneur opportunities. So how does it work? My 5G Pioneers program is an online course. It is free, it is self-paced with 3 modules. It takes approximately 14 hours to complete each module. Module 1 covers the fundamentals. You will need to complete Module 1 within the first month. Module 2 covers data, AI, and XR. And Module 3 covers IoT, blockchain, cybersecurity, and 5G. You will need to complete Modules 2 and 3 within your first semester. When you complete each module, you will receive an acknowledgement via your email. As you can see, the acknowledgement report on the left. To complete each module, you will have a few online multiple choices assessment, which you will need to pass. The passing mark is 80%. You may retake the assessment if you did not meet the passing mark. Once all 3 modules are completed, you will receive a digital badge where you can display it on your social media accounts such as LinkedIn. As you can see the example of the digital badge at the bottom right. Once you have registered and once you have started Module 1, you do not have to complete it in one go. You can do it at your own pace. But as mentioned, you have to complete the modules within the certain period given. As you can see, each modules, there are sub-modules. Module 1 covers all the fundamentals such as what are digital services, connectivity, AI application, example of use cases. There is an introduction section in each module prior to the sub-modules. Some of the topics are on video recording, and some are articles which require you to read them. All sub-modules will have a multiple choice of assessment at the end. So to register, simply click on the program website in the link in this presentation. Click on register and it will take you to the page where you need to fill in your information, where I will show you in the next page. You can also scan the QR code which we will provide at the end of this presentation. You will be required to fill in your details such as your name, your email address and which universities you are from before clicking the submit button. If you require support during registration, or if you have any issues such as unable to log in once you have registered, or if you did not receive your acknowledgement of completion, or even if you have not received your digital badge, please send a request to the support to support you accordingly. We're almost at the end of the presentation, so before we end, to receive updates on special activities, do click on the link and sign up. Good luck everyone, and thank you for listening. You may also register using this QR code. That is all from myself, from Ericsson, and from Dr. Hilmi from DNB, Digital National Berhad. Good luck everyone. Thank you.
Okay, I think you need some time to scan the QR code, right? Yeah, so can we have the QR code back, if you can display? Right to the end, yeah. Okay, if you have any questions, you can hold, we'll let you digest the information first. And if you have any questions about this program, you can address your questions at the end of the session where we have Q&A session. All right, so you're not able to, it's all right. Then we'll just share the QR code later then. All right, so we don't want to keep you, hold you back too long. So we're gonna call Puan Atika to give some briefings on my next program by Talent Corp. All right, welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Are you still alive? Bukan aware, alive. So this is your second day here, right? No? Second week, third day. Sianya. So we have international student here? Okay, raise your hand. Okay, so I will try my best to speak in English. Okay, my name is Atika. I'm from Thailand Corporation Malaysia Berhad. So the reason why I'm here today because we have objective. We have to instill some information to you at the earlier stage when you're still few days in universities. When you go and apply for any courses in universities, do you think that that course will bring to you a career? Yes, so you know what you want to be after this. What you want to be? AI engineer. Anyone else you want to share? What do you want to be after you complete your courses? Anyone? Malaysian? Jangan bagi malu. You? Do you have any ambition after you complete your course? I'm talking to you. Biomedical engineer. Okay, so it's easy for us to choose an ambition, but it's not that easy for you to craft your career towards that ambition. Okay, so it's not necessarily that you will go an easier path in order to get towards your objective. So that's why we are here today. So the title of our presentation is Charting Your Own Career Roadmap. Okay? So before we start, biasalah, when we have a KPI, we have thing for you to scan. So please bring out your phones and scan the QR, and please fill in the pre-survey for our program. Few minutes. Okay, just to keep you awake for a while. I only have 30 minutes with you, so please bear with me. So if you have all the energy, I will make it shorter. But if you are so very tired, nampak, mengantuk, then we will prolong it longer. So which one you want? I cannot hear you. Okay. Right. So please fill in the pre-survey now. It takes few minutes. Sedang buat yang ke atas, okay? Are you okay? Okay. Wow. Alright. Everybody already scan the link? Online. Online pun ada. Okay? So let's move to the next slide. Okay. We have a special program for you, which we call it MyNext. Okay? So again, please scan. But at the same time, I believe the Secretariat already shared to your Telegram channel. So you can press the link provided and fill in MyNext. Okay, I have special prize for you. For the fastest 3 students who completes About Me, you will receive a prize today. What? Okay, for the fastest 3 students who completes About Me now, I will be giving you prizes. We have 3 slots only. Okay, so did you manage to log in into MyNext now? Anyone who have any problems, please raise your hand and shout, I have problem. Okay, semua orang okay? Okay, please complete this. The first 3, reach out to me, shout, I have completed, then the prize is yours. One. Can I see your result? Bangun, you have to stand. I cannot see you. Siapa lagi? The second one. For the first 3 who stand in front here will get the prize. Cepat. Siapa yang dah siap? Come. The first 3, you have to fight for it. Wah, tengok. Dah. Okay, dia mengalah. So you can have to thank you to her. It's okay. So can I see your result? Okay, no, this one is for survey. I want MyNext. This one. So others have opportunity. So scan here, log into MyNext and complete About Me. Okay, the reason why we want you to be part of MyNext, because when you declare you are from Universiti Malaya, admin, the career center will see your results. So they can plan an intervention program for you. That's the reason why. And at the same time, when you help them to complete the About Me, we are giving a special grant to universities, public universities Malaysia. So with your participation, they get more aggregate to get the grant. Okay? So do you want Universiti Malaya to receive a grant from Talangkop? Yes. Tak nak So if you want to give Universiti Malaya an opportunity to receive a grant from Talangkop, please fill in. You scan via Apple Store ataupun Google Play, or from the link provided by the Secretariat at your Telegram channel. Complete About Me, and 3 of you who already finished, come in front here, I will give you a prize. Okay? Semua okay? Okay, buat sekejap. Okay, concentrate. The first three, please come forward if you complete the about me. Wow, okay, the first one. Can you please come down? Jangan. Lagi. Siapa nak challenge? Another two. Come on guys. Is it hard to feel the about me? It's just about your personal information. Ada? Siapa lagi? Korang tak buat ni. Cepat buat. I need, yes, another one. I need to make sure 5,000 students complete about me today. Kalau tidak ni bos saya marah. Okay, another one. Are you ready? Have you completed? You need to be confident. Siapa yang boleh tekan finish, come on front. You? Come. Siapa bangun dulu? Tengok orang dah sampai. Okay, can I see? Okay. What's your name? Laila. Okay, are you? And you are? Charge Vision. Okay. Aina. Interview sikit. Okay, I'm giving the mic to you. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Sharvishan Gopal. I'm from Faculty of Science and I'm taking bachelor's in biotechnology, science biotechnology. Saya dari KK 8.
Hi everybody, my name is Norlaila Nabila. I'm from Faculty Science. I'm taking Applied Geology. And I'm from KK 4. Yellow.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Afrina Ayu. I'm from Faculty of Medicine. I'm from Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. I'm from KK 2.
Thank you. Okay, probably we can give the honor, the Dato' Syariah dekat sini, boleh bagikan hadiah kepada peserta kita. Okay. Ambil gambar. Okay. Terima kasih, Datuk. Okay. So for everybody else who not yet completed, please complete about me. It's a first step for you to explore the MyNets. Okay, I will explain further about MyNets after this. But about me is very crucial for you to, for the Universiti Malaya to have you into their dashboard, analytical dashboard. Okay? Alright, a bit more serious. Who are we? Okay, we are Talent Corp, Talent Corporation Malaysia Berhad. We are the agency under Ministry of Human Resources. We start our business since 2011 and our mandate is to transform Malaysia into global talent hub. That's our mandate. And what we do, we advocate policies, drive strong effective partnerships, introduce best practices and intervention program. So if you can see in the box, we are sitting in the middle. So that's why we are here today. Being the advocacy between industry, academia, and also talent, because talent is very important to us. Talent means all of you, okay? We need to make sure that you can fit into our future skilled workers. Okay, because when we invite investors to come into Malaysia, we need to make sure that we have enough talent to support the business. So you are very crucial to make sure that you are industry-ready graduates. Okay? So when I ask what you want to be after you graduated, it's very important questions, but you need to chart your pathway to go towards that direction. If you don't have a plan now, probably you will be living in a blind when towards the end of your studies, then you need to complete all the resumes, but you don't have any content inside there, right? So this is your first step to understand that. Okay. For your information, University Malaya is not the only university. You know that, right? We have 20 public universities, not including JPPKK, yaitu Polytechnic and College Community. We have private sector universities. We have Polytechnic and Metro Polytechnics and college private institution. And every year, we have more than 290,000 graduates annually. Okay, every year, 290,000 is your competition. So you need to make sure that you are unique to compete with them. If not, 1 of every 5 will not get job in the first 6 months. Okay? So usually the fresh graduates remain unemployed for 6 months after graduation. So we don't want you to feel regrets that I'm so tired having 5 years in universities, but I'm not giving a premium salary. So the thing is in your hand. The plan is in your hand, not only from the government, but you need to do something starting today to make sure that you craft your own career roadmap. Okay? So 40% from public universities, 35% from private institutions, 25%. You're not alone. And usually after graduated, you only get a salary within 2,000 ringgit. So I believe it's not enough, kind. So in order for you to get a premium salary, you have to do something now. Okay, this is a cycle that we know. From school, university application, choose a major in universities, university graduation, then you have to secure a job, climbing the career ladder and continuous progression. So we have a concern at the securing job part, from university graduation to securing job, school to work transition. So maybe some of you think that once you have a degree, you will get a job, but it's not the case. Okay, you're competing with a lot of other peers, but at the same time, the skill job offered in Malaysia is not that many, right? So your future depends on what you do today. So this is my career roadmap, which each and every of you need to understand this roadmap in order to become an industry-ready graduates. So we have 4 steps. The first one is the self-awareness. The second one is market awareness. The third one is personal branding and also the experience in order to become the industry graduate. So that's why we are here providing you a tool for you to have a better understanding where to start. Okay, the MyNext platform that I introduced earlier is where for you to have a better understanding about your self-awareness. So when you go sign up and create the About Me, after that, you will lead into 6 assessments. This assessment, when you do, the results will guide you what kind of career that match with your personality and motivation, what of career that matches with your interest and preference. So in whatever industry that you join after this, you will not be wrong because it's inclined into your own personal self. Okay? So when you understand about self-awareness, you need to also understand about market. Okay, when someone says that you want to become AI engineer, have you already target what kind of company you want to join? Yes. So you have very clear direction. And how about the biomedical? Do you think you have a specific company you want to join after you graduate? Can you name the company? Okay. So we don't have any idea what kind of company we want to join. Are we going to join Maybank? Are we going to join PwC? Are we going to join EY? Are we going to join Inari, Petronas? So you cannot just have 5 or 6. You have to have plenty because you're competing with others, kind. So AI is relatively new. So do lots of companies have that department in their office? So you have to explore. Okay? So market awareness. So we providing the tool in MyNext for you to have a list of companies who are already with us under internship program. We have program named MySIP, National Structured Internship Program. So we have 500 to 800 companies or up to 1,000 companies per year registered with us. So we have big companies, we have SMEs who join us, and from there you can explore your job opportunity with them, starting by internship. So internship offered under MySIP is all paid internship, starting off 600 ringgit per month, or they can offer you unlimited. It can be 1,000, it can be 1,500, it can be 2,500 for internship per month. But you need to find a good company to offer you that. Okay? There is no such thing of internship yang dekat sebelah rumah, nearby to your house, and you're expecting the internship allowances to be 1,500 or 2,000 per month. Okay? So you have to target what kind of company you want to go, what kind of job or industry you want to venture into. Alright, second part, market awareness. Personal branding. Do you have a LinkedIn account? Can you raise your hand who have LinkedIn account? Okay, not many. So that's a good tool for you to do a personal branding. Okay? So for you to understand your tracking in social media, first step you need to do is to Google your own name. If you have any history there, make sure it's a positive one. Okay? Because HR managers will search your names and check. Budak ni buat apa semalam kan? And if you have any technical expertise, show it in LinkedIn or Instagram or even in TikTok. Kan? So it's your personal branding history in social media. Right? And don't be surprised that probably someone already aimed to recruit you by knowing you at the social media platform. And please, after you complete self-awareness, market awareness, personal branding, please search for a meaningful internship to get your first experience before you graduate, in order to become industry-ready graduates. Okay, this is all the questions that probably you need to ask yourself. So every answer is unique to you. I open all, probably you can take a picture, and after this you can ponder. Do you have answers to all these questions? What is your competitive edge? Probably you don't have any idea now what is my competitive edge. But along the way, towards the end of your journey in universities, probably you can answer this question. What are the technical competencies that you have or don't have? What are the soft skills that you have or don't have? Who do you know in your industry and who knows you? That's very important. You probably know Maybank, but do Maybank knows you? How do you introduce yourself to Maybank? Example. Who do you know in your industry knows about your capability? What competitive edge that highly appreciated or more sought after in your industry? So probably all these questions is a bit hard for you now because you just 3 days in universities. But this is all the questions that probably you need to answer along the way in your journey to become industry-ready graduates. Okay ke? Can you get me? Do you feel a bit worried that you're not in a comfortable space? Hello? Okay, still here. All right. So I will not read all the questions because of time limitation, but please bear in mind, this is a question that you need to ask yourself. All right. So you need to also understand and ask your question, am I employable? Jangan shock sendiri ya. Not necessarily you have a degree, you are employable. That's the facts that you need to accept. And am I ready to work? Do I have what it takes for a successful career? You are what you think. If you think you can, you can. Betul? You are here, this is already a good stepping stone. So complete your degree, make sure you complete whatever requires to become a good industry-ready graduate. So please understand about self-awareness by doing MyNext. MyNext have lots of information there. You can read yourself, all the results in real time. And if you need any assistance, you can email us or find us at our social media at Talent Corp. So I have a video. Okay, before we go to the video, I have one KPI to meet for Miss Aina. So let's do a shout out from Universiti Malaya. Was you still awake kan? Okay. So apa kena sebut? This is MyNext by Talent Corp. Okay, we want to record your shout out. You need to say, this is MyNext by Talent Corp. Boleh tak? Can we do that? Can we have a try first? Okay, so we will compare this video with all universities and kita tengok which one is the best one. Okay, jangan bikin malu Universiti Malaya. Okay, I have KPI today, and for information, my boss is here. Okay, so let's do a try out. Okay, this is MyNext by Talent Corp. Tak sama. Macam mana nak kasi sama? Sekali lagi. Another round. Dari mana? Okay. Okay. This is MyNext by Talent Corp. Puas hati ke? Kan nak ulang lagi? Ulang. Tak puas. Rasa buat konsert rasa. Okay. Again. Okay, another round ya. You want to do that side ke? Okay, okay. Okay, alright. Hey. 1, 2, 3. This is MyNext by Talent Corp. Tepuk tak kuat, tepuk lagi. Okay, so thank you so much. So this is a video of MyNext. So at least we will conclude the understanding about MyNext. It's supposed to need at least 1 hour for me to explain, but because of the limitation of time, so we make it short. So let's have a look on the video now. Tak ada audio.
You need to keep learning and growing. But where do you start? Introducing MyNext Talent, the platform that connects young talents with industry experts, mentors, and opportunities to learn and grow. Let's get started. Gain access to a series of psychometric assessments that helps you understand your strengths and weaknesses, builds up your English skills, and furnishes you with career paths that match your profiling results. But that's not all. My Next Talent also automatically connects you to potential internship opportunities at various hiring organizations, all via one online dashboard. And if you're already in the workforce, the My Next Profiling Suite is the perfect tool to help you gain a better understanding of your ideal career path, identify the sectors that will help you get there, and once you're ready, complete and print your resume right on the My Next dashboard. It's time to take charge of your future. This is My Next Talent, the platform that empowers youths of tomorrow.
Belum habis lagi, sikit lagi. Okay, so when you do the About Me, then you need to complete the assessment. So you have to complete 3 assessments at least. Number 2, number 4, and number 6. So once you completed the assessment, then you can click the link and see the listing of companies who posted for internship placement offering in MyNext. Okay, this is your first step to understand what company we have in MyNext. We have a different landing page for us to display all the listing of MySIP companies also. So at least you know lah which company you want to target for your first employment. 3 assessments, then you are good. Right? Okay, we also have a Telegram channel. We update this every day. So again, please scan. So we have all inputs about market in our Telegram channel. Alright? Semua dah scan? Dah. Belum. Silakan. Yan korang. Okay? Are you done? Thank you. Tadi pre-survey, ni post-survey pula. Sorry guys. So scan again and complete the post-surveys. So make sure you do this tonight or after this before you go to a next briefing. Malam ni ada lagi kan? Tonight you have another session, right? All the best. Enjoy the week. It's only once in a lifetime. Okay. Dah? Semua dah? Okay. So thank you. Thank you so much for your participation. I have all the best for all of you. Remember us as Talangkop. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Ms. Siti Nur Atika and Ms. Nurul Azwa for the insightful talk just now. Announcing guest of honor leaving the hall. Thank you.